Hi Leo, welcome to your monthly messages from Spirit reading for July 2023. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Leo. This is a general reading, so please keep that in mind. Tell me take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't for someone else who needs to hear this message. So my intentions for this reading, Leo, is to channel and provide messages from Spirit to you about the month of July, what is unfolding, what is going down, what do you need to be aware of. But even for some of you, you can take this message as anything you need to hear right now in this moment that will give you the clarity, insight, healing, and guidance that you may be seeking at this time. And this can impact any aspect of your life: love and romance, career and finances, spiritual evolution. But whatever Spirit would like to talk about shall be said. So if you have any beings of the light that you would like to welcome into this space, specific angels, ancestors, spirit guides, maybe even passed down loved ones, you are welcome to ask them to join us here now. So let's get your reading started, Leo. I'm first going to use my sound bowl to clear and set the energy for you guys. So let's go ahead and take a deep breath in. And tune into the energy of Leo. All right, Leo, let's go ahead and see what messages Spirit has for you guys for the month of July. What do you need to know, be aware of, what is going down? Let's get it all answered for my Leos. So tell me, Spirit, what is the theme going on in Leo's life in July? All right, let's see what we have. Imagination, 41. Imagination now sets me free. Divine ones, I shall send my thanks to thee. So you guys are getting visions. You guys, those visions are parts of your manifestations that Spirit, God, the universe is sending to you to let you know of things that you can have, things that you are more than worthy of having in your life. Daydreams are coming forward for me very strongly. Daydreams of a career, daydreams of your life, of what you want to have in it. Maybe even for some of you, daydreams of a specific someone, okay? And I do feel that this imagination is opening you up to your creativity, is inspiring you, is wanting you to pursue something further. And as I gotta say, whatever this is that you have been imagining, daydreaming of, is something that is meant to be a part in your life for a very important reason here. So do not doubt your daydreams. Do not doubt what your imagination is kind of fueling you for. I'm kind of getting strong Pisces energy. I wonder if some of you have strong Pisces in your chart, or if you're dealing with a Pisces romantically or platonically here. But there is something about your imagination right now, Leo, that you need to trust, that you need to develop, that you may need to pursue here. Interesting. Some of you, it's writing. I don't know, writing a book or journaling or getting some sort of ideas down on paper so it can happen. A lot of you guys, I feel as if you're discovering the art of writing your intentions down and keeping it safe somewhere in your home where you can kind of remind yourself of it. That is a form of magic in its own way, is kind of spelling out and writing out the things that you want in your life. But, almost called you Cancer, but Leo here, this is something that I promise is meant to happen in your life, that you are meant to start seeing as almost like spoiler alerts is kind of what I'm getting here. So tell me more. Tell me more of the imagination is going on. Wow, mending bridges. I heal rifts. I am a mender. Whoa, okay. This is deeper than something of just like a career or some sort of, future fantasy. Although that could be, even if you guys are having that, like there's something that is healing within you to make you feel as if you can finally pursue those goals. Now, some of you with this mending bridges here, if it is a certain someone, Leo, whether this is a family member, whether this is a friend, or even some of you, a romantic partner. I do feel as if you guys, if you've been in separation, you've been on each other's mind a lot. And I feel part of your soul is healing from having these daydreams of one another, because in some sort of way, I feel as if you're telepathically communicating with one another the words, the scenes, the scenarios that you didn't have the chance of saying to this person, or that you have yet to say to this person. But I almost feel for a lot of you guys with this mending bridges here. I wonder if some of you, this comes from a wound you feel as if you can't really fully address with a certain someone, whether they've passed on to the other side in a different world, right? Physically, whether it's something you feel as if there is just no reasoning with this person, with where they're at now, with their vibration and their frequency. They're not just at the same vibration and frequency you're at, Leo. So I almost feel as if there's something within you that is kind of in its own way giving yourself closure for what you couldn't give from this certain someone. But they're coming in your energy to let you know that they definitely think of you, Leo, that they definitely wish that they can be doing something to heal this. Now, in the very rare occasion, we're going to pull some tarot to get further. I wonder if there is a reconciliation happening with you and someone in July. I wonder if they are feeling like your birthday's coming up, whether that's the end of July, happy birthday to my July Leos, or just knowing that, August is right around the corner and they're thinking about you a lot because of that. And I wonder if there's something they're going to try to send out, a text message asking for plans. But yeah, a lot of healing with another soul is what I'm getting here. And maybe even healing from this connection with this specific soul that has maybe left an imprint in your life is kind of contributing to your muse. Writing a book that has an influence from that relationship that you're healing of, or starting to do some work coming from the healing that you've done to kind of pursue it further as something that can help other people. You do have that potential this lifetime, Leo, to be a muse, to be an influence, to use your creations to kind of help other people heal. That is definitely something a lot of you have in your lifetime, is being a light worker, is being a healer. Naturally, it looks like for me. This person could live by a bridge, or you can. And I'm also seeing the letter M, first, middle, last initial, as in Michelle or Mason. Tell me more. And with this card, what goddess is coming through for my Leos for July? And what message do they have for Leo? And we're going to read this goddess's story and the message that they have for you in the booklet that came with this deck, because it's so beautiful. Oh, wow. You guys got Yamaya with number 35, surrender and soothe. So let's go ahead and read the description here. And just because I do know Yamaya's story within this booklet, I just have to give a trigger warning for some of you guys, okay? Because there is sexual violence that is shown in her story within this booklet. So I just want to give a trigger warning to that, okay? So it says, Goddess Yamaya is the mother of Araxes, a group of deities originating in Africa. Her name means the one who protects her children. She is comforting and inspirational goddess who soothes the suffering of all, especially women and children in crisis. She is also worshipped in parts of Cuba and Brazil, where the beliefs of African slaves intertwined with Catholicism in the 17th and 18th centuries. In some cases, like that of the Ubanda religion, the original African spirituality also blended with indigenous religions and spiritism. Yamaya is also known as Mama Wata, Mother of the Waters, the goddess of the living ocean, the source of all the waters and the seven seas. Her story is tragic as her son turned against her in violence and raped her. She cried so much tears and caused a great flood on earth, creating the oceans from which the first man and woman were born. Her story is about inseparable challenges, utter despair, and sadness leading to the creation of something new. Like water, she represents soothing ease and constant change, bringing forth life, protecting it, and changing it as is necessary. She is motherly and fiercely protective of all of her children, comforting them and cleansing them of their sorrows. She can be fierce, but she is not fond of violence or aggression. Yamaya's message to you is surrender into the fluid and ever-changing waves of life. Be comforted. Be encouraged. Float on my waters and I will take you there. Trust that help will be there when the waters get rough. You will be taken to still waters. Embrace your own magical way of being in the world. No matter what you look like, your religion, gender, or age, embrace your inner mermaid and never give your power away. There is a reason for everything you are going through. Sink into soothing waters and trust that all is well. Open your heart and be ready for all you desire to flow your way. Call on Yamaya when you need comforting, for blessings of fertility and creation, including new projects, to bring ease from anxiety, sorrow, and fear. I was getting almost a little emotional reading that. With this mending bridges, it kind of is already showing me that this may not be a physical reunion and healing, but definitely one where you're not letting whatever someone did to betray you to allow to stop you from creating new beginnings in your life, to creating new projects in your life, to stopping you from pursuing a life that you imagine for yourself, that you want to have for yourself. And you guys are learning something with July, whether you are taking classes, whether you are reading certain books that are helping you kind of mend any bridges with people, situations, memories from the past that have still been hurting you to this day, Leo, but you're crossing it to the other side to soothe, heal, and surrender them, to not let them impact you anymore. And Yamaya is here to watch over you as you do this process of transition. It is not easy work that you're doing, Leo, I will tell you that. But from doing this, from taking the first step, you are doing what a lot of people will never do in this lifetime. And some of your scars and wounds are deeper than what I can even imagine. But what I have to say, Leo, is by not allowing those wounds and scars to stop you from pursuing the life it is that you want to live. A lot of people sit in resentment, anger, fear, and then, never pursue the things that they wanted to have in life because of the space they're holding from all that. Whatever it is in July, whether these are realizations, downloads from spirit that are getting you to work with these deeper wounds, from healing from these deeper wounds, I do feel that the work is going to be worth it. And I have to say too, a lot of work that comes from this place of pain, that comes from our darkest times, usually the source from kind of listening to our wounds within that and using it to create something better is always the pieces of work that will always be remembered. That's because people can relate. That's because people see authenticity in someone being real enough to show their stronger points in life as well as their more deeper hurtful points in life. I think that voice of authenticity is so needed now in today's world, especially with social media. Most people post about how wonderful their life's going, how amazing it is, the trips they're taking, their romances. There are people, every one of us, that go online and then we say we don't have that. Our life isn't as perfect as that. And then we get down on ourselves. I do feel as this new age is coming in, the age of Aquarius, we need to kind of address the situations, the behaviors, the pain that we kind of don't show online because we're afraid to expose ourselves. We're afraid to be vulnerable. But I think so many more people need to see the struggles we go through to let them know we're not alone. We're all in this pain together just as much as we are in happiness, and there's tons of things to be grateful for. There's also things that we need to understand that other people are going through this. And I feel, again, Leo, whether this is a channel you want to start, a social media account you want to start, a book, whatever it is, like, or even just for yourself to kind of start to take those steps in healing, it is going to pay off. It is going to be the most healing thing you can do for yourself in this lifetime. That is going to have an effect far more reaching than I think what you can see right now. And just by taking these first steps and having these realizations and having so much care, comfort, and compassion for yourself are the tools you are being given in July to move ahead, to move further. Wow. All right. Let's see what the tarot has to say. Specifically, what are the event situations that are going to happen in Leo's life in July? We have the 8 of Wands, Sagittarius energy, accelerated motion, and this is coming under imagination. Guys, Spirit is sending you visualizations for a reason. Dreams, maybe even some of you are having, waking up from. Journal about it. Try to sit with those impactful dreams that you're waking up from to kind of decide why these dreams came to me. What messages are they trying to tell me? What are they trying to motivate me to do? Because that's absolutely the purpose with the 8 of Wands here. For some of you that are like, crap, Mermaid, I wake up and I don't even remember what I dreamt of because I look at my phone or I just, I don't know, whatever it does to kind of distract you from sitting with it. Just have a dream journal. And immediately when you wake up, just write down whatever you can remember and it will come to you again. But I gotta say, yeah, there is some sort of idea, some sort of hope and inspiration coming through your imagination, your creative abilities that is inspiring you. And even for some of you, a shooting star is coming through very strongly for me for a reason. Maybe you'll see one, you have seen one recently. That shooting star was confirmation from Spirit. You are a shooting star, Leo. I do feel a lot of you have the purpose here to uplift the world, but it starts at you, okay? Tell me more. Then we have new beginnings, beautiful. The Fool card here, Aquarius energy, Aries energy. This is coming under mending bridges, which is powerful to me. Like I said, the bridges you're mending, whether you can do it with someone, whether you are just choosing to not let this person's influence bother you anymore, hold you hostage anymore with whatever they did to hurt you, you are choosing to no longer carry that with you. The Fool always packs lightly. That's because the Fool will only take the memories, the behaviors, the people with them that is going to lead them and excite them onto their next journey, and leaves anything behind that could stifle that. So Leo, I gotta say, for a lot of you, by doing this healing and doing this work, it will open you to a brand new life, to a brand new path in life to walk down. Some of you, this could come at an opportunity of traveling. And I do feel for some of you guys, through traveling, maybe even moving to a different city, state, or country is going to help you guys mend these bridges. But it feels a lot more like a mindset, I have to say. It feels more like the empowerment of individuality, of saying, other people's actions, other people's judgments, other people's hurt that they try to project onto me will not be what I'm moving forward with at all. And I even feel for some of you, very specifically, whatever this creative idea is, whatever your imagination has been kind of sparking within you to do, there may be people who will tell you you're crazy. You can't do this. How are you going to do this? You're not prepared. You're not ready. Don't pay them any mind. I gotta say and have to confirm, this is all happening right now for a reason for you to move towards it. I have to reaffirm that because I feel some of you are definitely going to get those criticisms, are definitely going to get those judgments. But with the Fool card, we're reminding ourselves that we're going about this in a new way, a brand new way. And please, Leo, trust anyone new coming into your life. And maybe even something into your life around the middle of July that may be presenting to you in a way that is going to be life-changing. You're not going to be the same again, or, something major has to happen for you to welcome the new in, so you can finally leave the old that has been clinging on to you for so long. Tell me more for Leo. Intuition, the High Priestess, Pisces energy, Cancer energy, coming under Yamaya. So yeah, I do feel for a lot of you guys. A spirit guide, a motherly, feminine energy is watching over you. I do feel as if with this High Priestess energy, you are getting the downloads, like I said, from imagination, the visions to guide you, especially the repetitive ones. Whatever those repetitive dreams, repetitive daydreams, repetitive symbols, numbers, animals that are reoccurring in your life, they are guiding you. So pay attention to the signs that Spirit is sending your way, Leo, because Spirit's communication is very loud right now. It's very loud right now. And I do feel with the High Priestess too, you are awakening to your own psychic abilities, your own intuition, or even enhancing them. Especially with your third eye chakra, it is definitely being activated. It is definitely being enhanced and upgraded as well. But you know what's really interesting to me? In the Fool card here, the woman is walking away from a closed door, right? And in the High Priestess energy, she's closing her eyes, but a new door is being presented to her. So truly, Leo, there is something within July that you are finally leaving, finally letting go of. But it will present something new to you to replace it that is going to be so much better, that is protected. You are protected as you make this transition. No matter what doubts or fears try to come in to, make you question that, Spirit, God, the universe is on your side with this. And they're coming to help you by sending those signs, synchronicities, and confirmations. God, third eye chakra, right under the deck that I didn't even see. Your third eye is opening. Your third eye is accurate as hell. Your third eye is definitely guiding you every step of the way. You are psychic. You are gifted. You are intuitive. Some of you are really knowing that, understanding that. Others of you, you know it already, but there's something more to the visions you're seeing that you really need to pay attention to. But you are being shown the way. God, Spirit, the universe is revealing to you the path ahead that you need to follow and what you need to let go of as well. This is heavy work, but meaningful work. All right, let's clarify. Eight of Wands, please tell me more with the Eight of Wands. Prince of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles in traditional tarot, Virgo energy. So what this is telling me is that whatever this imagination is, whatever these daydreams, these visualizations, these downloads are that you're receiving quickly, okay? Almost like lightning with this Eight of Wands. With the Knight of Pentacles, you are going to understand that practice makes perfect, that this is something that is going to pursue in time and is going to take time. But just because it's taking time does not mean it's not going to be successful. I have to say the rarest successes, the most long-standing successes that bring legacy to people are things that they work at and they commit to and they dedicate to. Blood, sweat, and tears. No matter how difficult it gets, they still keep it going. Whatever this is that's bringing you excitement, that's bringing you passion and inspiring you, Leo, is something that Spirit is going to ask for you to dedicate to, truly. And you have everything it takes with the Prince of Pentacles. I can assure you that. Tell me more about the Fool card. You have okay, so this is the Emperor. Power with the goddess Freya wants to come through for your reading. So you're mastering something here with the Fool card. And with the Fool card here and under mending bridges, there is something that you are taking your power back from. Some of you, there is a masculine wound or something from a masculine energy that did you wrong. That doesn't mean it's gender specific. It means an energy that was dominant, controlling, aggressive. You're finally freeing yourself from that. And with Freya, there's a power behind her that is fierce, that will give in the good fight should need it be. But again, Yamaya is coming through that fighting does not always mean aggressive, physical, ruthless confrontation. Sometimes fighting just means giving yourself another chance, letting yourself know that I'm worthy of this, and that's why I'm going to stick with it. But with the Emperor here, Aries energy, by the way, Spirit is saying you're ready for this. God is saying that you're ready to move forward in this. And any new opportunity coming up in the middle of the month is going to add to your own confirmation of how powerful you really are, Leo. Tell me more about the High Priestess here for Leo. We have the Lovers with the Goddess Venus. A lot of major arcana here. This is a major time in your life, Leo. But with the Lovers, under intuition and under Yamaya, I don't feel for a lot of you guys this is romantic love. What I feel for most of you guys is that the healing you're doing is cultivating your self-love. When you love yourself, you will have the cup to pursue the things you love, the people you love more fully and more presently. But the first step is recognizing that inner wealth of love within you. And that's what you're doing. And by the way, I wonder if some of you guys, I don't know if there was a certain person in your past that contributed to this, but there has been some sort of deep-seated issue of self-esteem, of self-love, of self-worth. And I think by doing the work you're doing to mend these bridges, to overcome that past influence, the love you're starting to have for yourself, to truly embrace yourself with all the beauty that you have as a soul, as a being, and even any of the insecurities or the shadow parts of ourself, you're fully coming to accept. You're fully coming to understand. And there's something with the Lovers here that you are being put in alignment with as you do the healing, as you do the growth. And I have to say, with whatever Spirit is guiding you to do with the High Priestess card here, is for your better good, Leo. Is for you to remind yourself of how loving you are, how worthy you are, how deserving you are. And with whatever door presents itself, that could be a potential opening. You have to ask yourself if this is best for me and not feel selfish in asking that question. Because something here for love is unlocking within you that is helping you kind of move forward and move on here. But more importantly, the love for yourself. The love and the empowerment and the encouragement for everything you've been through and how far you've come. That's what Spirit really wants you to pay attention to. And choose love. Choose love always. That doesn't mean, if someone is toxic with you and they say they love you, to choose that, but it means when you're coming from a vibration of love, and even if you realize something is not for you, you can walk away with it because that is the choice of the love you have for yourself. Bottom of the deck, we have the Hierophant with the goddess Juno here. Yeah, there is a new era opening into your life, Leo, that you are going to start to work on, that you're going to start to implement, that is going to be, at times very inspiring and motivating, and at other times very difficult. But with the Hierophant, you will have influence. You will be that example. You will be that person that turns everyone's head and be the example of how I made it through the worst things in life, but didn't let it keep me down. I am the example of the lotus that breaks through the mud and opens to the earth. I am that being, and I am proud of it. And again, a lot of you, whether you choose that path or not, will have that example for others. They will be inspired by your story. Wow. All right, Leo. Let's go ahead and get one more card for you guys and see if Spirit has any other messages for you in regards to what Spirit wants you to know at this time for July as you go through this transition. Embrace the moment. All right. Maybe for some of you guys, rainbows is a confirmation. You've been seeing rainbows, and here it is, right? Coming through again for your reading. Embrace this day, this very moment. Think positively today and repel those negative thoughts. Try not to judge yourself or others. This may be harder than you think. What is actually happening is that you're changing your energy. Absolutely. And that energy shift is going to a higher vibration, a higher frequency. That energy shift is going to help you get out of the old of what you were used to and what you were used to accepting and put you in a new space of love and trust and power. And the things around you will be matching that energy. I see that with the Lovers card here. But I feel, Leo, it's important that even, with this deep healing that you're doing, to be very compassionate to yourself, very loving for yourself, accepting of yourself. And I feel as you kind of embrace the moment each and every day, you are going to start to see that the hard work you set out for yourself gets easier and easier for you. What a powerful healing message for you guys today. Thank you so, so much for joining me. I really hope it resonated with you. I hope it provided you with confirmation, clarity, insight, healing, and guidance in regards to whatever it is you're going through in your life at this time, Leo. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Leo, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Leo.